Today we're going to be talking about employee wellness programs. So, an employee wellness program can mean a lot of different things, and there's a lot of different types. So, of course, an employee wellness program is where the employees are giving employers are giving the employees some sort of a benefit of some sort towards their health, whether that be classes, whether that be gym membership, whether that just be information or whatever, benefits, whatever else. So, first of all, we're going to talk about the different types of employee wellness programs. The very first and probably most common one would be healthy living programs. An example of that would be the CHIP program that St. Luke's does. My mom is actually a employee of St. Luke's, and so she participated in the CHIP program about 6 or 7 months ago. And she really enjoyed it. It taught her more about what she should and shouldn't be eating, working out, sleeping, relationships, different types of lifestyle and health issues, and where she should be controlling that. And then another option for employee wellness programs would be health and wellness workshops. So the workshops would be when an experienced person of some sort that has to do with this topic, so it'd be eating right, exercising, personal trainer, somebody talking about sleep, whatever else, comes into the company and does a meeting and talks to the employees about it and pretty much gives them the information that they need to know in order to do what they need to do. And then the last would be company newsletters, in which case the employers are giving the employees a idea of the goals that the employers are setting for the company regarding health. So the next would be employee benefits. So very first would be the healthcare costs. So of course, when you're sick, when you're overweight, when you have diseases or whatever else, you are going to the doctors a lot and you have high healthcare costs. So when you implement, or when your employers are implementing some of these programs and you're participating in them and you get healthier, of course your healthcare costs are going to go way down. Also, there's an increased weight loss percentage, and so of course if you participate in these programs, chances are you're going to lose weight. There was a study done in 2008 that over an 8-week course, everybody lost between 2 to 14 pounds doing a healthy living program. And then also it's going to boost employee morale. So when you feel good and your employer is doing things to benefit your health, of course you're going to feel more appreciated and feel like they actually care, in which case it's going to make you more invested into the company. So next up would be employer benefits. The first would be that there's a lower rate of absenteeism when these types of programs are implemented. So of course people are sick less often, people have better immunity so they don't have that problem. People have better mental health, so they don't need to take mental health or personal days. And then also people's vacations don't have to be as frequent. Also, there's an improvement in productivity. Usually in day-to-day normal life, most people go to work and they're just kind of zombies and get what they have to get done, but they don't actually get anything over and above done. So this, when they're healthy and they're energized and when they're excited and when they like their job because their employers are putting worth into them and putting information towards them and actually making a difference for them, it's going to make them more interested in coming back. And then also employee retainment and recruitment. So of course, if an employee is used to having this employee wellness program, they're not going to want to go to a different company because they're going to be too invested in your company because you're investing time in them. And then also it's going to be a deal breaker for people that you're trying to hire. When you tell them that you have an employee wellness program, it's going to make them really excited. Also, last but not least, we're going to talk about where companies can create improvement. So of course this is becoming a thing, but not all companies are implementing it. So the very first thing would be for more implementation of the wellness programs And that goes across all boards. I think that every company should implement it in some way or some form, even if it's not the top dog, best of the best, as long as you're just making a difference towards your employees' health. I think that that's important. Also, mental health focus. A lot of these programs are more focused on body, physical, more about just in general making a person healthier, but a lot of them don't focus on their mental health. And I think that it's important that we pay more attention to that. In annually, businesses spend between like 255.8 billion dollars a year on mental health that has been unaddressed. So that needs to be more of a focus. And then also, another thing that companies can do to improve their health and wellness programs would be to have a more flexible work schedule so that people can have more flexibility over what their lives are like and what they're doing in their lives. And also have more of a work-life balance, which will in turn make people more excited for their jobs. So that is my presentation on employee wellness program, and I hope you enjoyed.